What's up, everyone? Flex.flex here, and today I'm going to talk about your grip with the deadlift. So, usually you'll see in bodybuilding I forget what you call it. It's like a reverse hook grip. Basically, you'll have one overhand and one underhand, and so yeah, that's pretty common to see, and you're taught that a lot. But after a while, if you're, there's two things to it. You could get unlucky, and it'll cause an imbalance in your back muscles, because it's pretty big back movement, the deadlift. Also, your traps. It's a very big trap movement also. You see a lot of guys with big traps, it's probably because heavy deadlifts. So, yeah, that's what I started to notice after a while of using the, one over, one under. That's pretty bad representation, but yeah, so after a while of doing that, and I would alternate on most sets, and I would notice that one side, with one, like with my left hand over and my right hand under, I was weaker. So that's another sign that I was a little imbalanced, because you want them to both be equal no matter which way you have your hands. So I decided to switch over to what we call a hook grip. Now that is just basically where you're gonna have your thumb, you're gonna wrap your, say this is like the bar, you're gonna put your thumb like that, wrap your fingers over the bar. Now it's pretty hard to do because, I don't know, my fingers don't always reach over my thumb, but still, even if it's in that, you have that like thought when you're trying to grip. If you have that thought when you're trying to grip around the bar, it'll still create the same, same grip on your hand. So yeah, that's what I started to do, and even just after 2 weeks of doing it, I've noticed two things. One, the imbalance is starting to get less and less. It's starting to get equal. My left is bigger than my right, but my right's catching up now, so that's good. That's what I want. Two, it is a lot harder. You're not going to be able to get used to it right away, obviously. It's a whole new grip, and deadlift's a big movement. It's one of the big three power movements. So yeah, I did have to slightly decrease my my training max, just because I don't want to, deadlift's a big movement, like I said, and if you mess up on that, you can snap some shit up. You don't want to snap anything up. So yeah, you'll see in these clips, I'm doing a lot of adjusting because I'm getting used to it. So I might stop mid-set, and I might readjust because I'm just like trying to get my form down with this new grip. Now, I don't usually recommend stopping to readjust mid-set. Like I do pause and then go back into the next rep, but I would never like take my hands off the bar, stand up, fix my back and all that, just because that's not how you perform deadlift. That's not a set then. But yeah, when you're learning, I would say it's okay, because you don't, like I said, you don't want to snap anything up, so you just gotta learn it, make sure it works for you. Yeah, so definitely a lot harder. I did have to decrease my training max by like 5-10 pounds, and now even after doing that, I did realize it was messing my form up, other than just like how heavy it was, because I was not remembering all the cues you have to kind of tell yourself while you're mid-set. I wasn't dropping my hips low, pulling my back, straight. So it was like sort of like a more, you look like a noob. Your back, my back was like a little rounded, which is not recommended. My legs were pretty straight. It was more like a stiff-legged deadlift, which, that's not the movement I was aiming towards. But as I was learning it, I started to notice that. Also, that's what's helpful about recording your set, is you can kind of see it. You see it for yourself, and you can know what to fix and what to adjust to make, more gains. That's the goal, more gains. So yeah, even out my imbalances. Overall, once you learn it though, it is a lot better for strength, because you'll notice if you do other Olympic, like if I ever decided to, which I might, I never know what I'm going to plan to do with my training in the future. I might switch over to a more Olympic style training, or just a regular weightlifting style training instead of bodybuilding / powerlifting, or power building is what I call it. yeah, I might switch over to that. And if you're doing like a, I don't know, like a clean, like a power clean, you're gonna see in the Olympics they use the thumb and their fingers over their thumb, which is the hook grip, and then they'll clean it, because you can't. It's not really possible doing reverse hands. So yeah. Yeah, that's my reasons for switching over. And if you experience the same things that I was experiencing with muscle imbalances and like one side stronger than the other, then I would recommend switching over to it. Now, there's a lot of people who can get by with just doing the reverse grip, which it is easier, but it's not better. No way, it's definitely not better than the other. So now this is just my opinion. I'm obviously pretty new at lifting still. I think let's see, what's the date here? Today's the 26th. August 1st of last summer was the first day I stepped foot in a real gym. I signed up, got a membership, and that was my first day in the gym. So I'm approaching my 1 year in a gym. And before that, I wouldn't really count anything else. That was all like learning and really light weights. Like I basically could have been doing body weight stuff, which is what I was doing too, and could have made the same amount of gains. So I don't really count that, but it did get me into it, so that is a good thing. So I'll just say this is my first year in the gym. I officially completed my first year training, and I've learned a lot and made a lot of gains. So now I'm focusing on I want to focus on obviously progressing more, putting on more size and mass. So yeah, I did a little mini cut like 2 weeks ago, finished it. Now I'm into a surplus, and I've just been eating a ton. Like, yeah, I needed to get better about eating my protein and stuff. So that's all. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.